I played a trumpet, and was I ever good.
Well, what'd you start out with, though?
I started out with the clarinet, but I didn't like it. And so Aileen bought this trumpet off of a guy that she worked in a factory with. And I don't know why that does that.
I'll fix it later, Mom.
But anyway,
So then you switched from the clarinet to the trumpet?
yeah.
And who taught you to play the trumpet?
I don't know. I forget
It was a
his name.
teacher that helped you out?
Yeah. I took lessons all summer long. I loved the trumpet.
And you took lessons from this teacher all summer?
Yeah, yeah.
And then
He gave all us kids lessons. I thought that was so nice.
you went to state?
Yep. State of Iowa. We went to Des Moines.
Yeah.
Our band got first, and I got second in a solo.
Yay.
And yeah, I loved it.
Second in the state. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Did you play solos for your school
yeah. In
concerts?
the park, we had band concerts every Wednesday night. I get up there and blow my guts out.
And play solo.
Yeah,
Did a solo.
yeah.
Did you do solos at your school performances and stuff then too?
Oh, once in a while, but not that.
Mostly it was the park.
But we had a good band. Them girls could do flip-flops all the way down the street, the two baton twirlers. Oh, were they good.
Well, you played
They'd throw it up, they never missed catching it.
you played the baton when we were little kids. I remember you playing the baton
Yeah.
or twirling the baton.
Yeah, I learned how to twirl.
You kind of taught me how to do that.
Yeah.
What instruments did your brothers and sisters play?
None. Of course, Elaine played the piano. She played for church for
Well,
years.
didn't Goldie play something?
She played the drums.
Well, I thought you and Goldie played for the cows.
No, Goldie didn't, but I did.
Oh, you said.
Goldie, she only had the drums.
Oh,
And that would have scared the cows.
oh, I thought you and her played the instruments out there. So you sat in the fields and played for the cows.
Yeah, yeah.
What was your favorite band back then? Your memory of music, what was your favorite? Did you have a favorite band that you liked listening to years ago?
Yeah, but I forgot what his name. We had quite a few bands that come for concerts down in Burlington.
Did you go to the concerts?
No.
Oh.
I never drove, and I never had a car to go anywhere. And my friends weren't into concerts. It costs money. We didn't have money.
Well, what'd you do for fun?
Oh, we played Andy over.
Over the roof
Yeah,
with a tennis ball or something?
yeah,
Or a rock?
yeah. Well, we
No, it's
never
a
had
ball.
no toys. No toys. And we played horseshoes. Dale and I played. And you know, he won first in the state of Iowa, horseshoe.
Wow.
Even when he was 50 or 60, he was first place in Iowa.
What about the time you and Goldie went out and you were riding in that back of that car and jumped out?
Oh, Dale had this old Whippet, was called, and it had a back rumble seat in it. And Mom wanted to go to Mount Pleasant, so we all got in the car and was going to Mount Pleasant, which is about 30 miles away or 25 miles away in the next little city. And so coming home, the radiator boiled over, and this hot water was coming at us. So I said to Goldie, "You want to jump?" "Yeah." So I said, 1, 2, 3, jump. And then she hit her head and got a concussion, and I felt so bad. I walked all over New London trying to
Didn't
get
you go
the-
in a coma or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And Mom never took her to the doctor. Mom just put her to bed and put cold packs on her head and stuff. Yeah. In them days, you didn't run to the doctor.
You just hoped that they made it through.
I was 15 when I went to the first time I went to a doctor. And that's because I fell and cut my leg and got gangrene in it.
Did you ever sneak out at night?
No, I didn't have to. Hell, we went all uptown until 12 at night, walking the street.
I thought you and Goldie used to sneak out.
Goldie sneaked out,
Oh,
but
that's
I never
right.
went out through the upstairs window.
That's right, she did.
Yeah,
you guys would sneak-
She did.
She did. Where would she go when she snuck out?
Oh, some guy was setting up the block.
Did you ever have a pet dog or a pet cat?
Yeah, Jack.
Jack was your dog? What kind of dog was he?
I don't know, but we loved him to death.
Did you have cats?
Yep. Elaine would bring cats home. 13 we had in our barn. But she couldn't stand to see these cats. You know, they had to have a home.
She had a heart of
My
gold.
dad would just squirt milk in a pan for him.
A lot of 6-footers, huh? When you have that many cats, you had a lot of 6-footers. Meaning
Yeah.
they inbred,
Oh,
they
incest?
inbred, yeah.
Inbred?
But
God.
Mom never let an animal in the house. Never.
Who was your first boyfriend?
Henry.
Was that the short one?
That was a short one, yeah.
How old were you?
And then all of a sudden it hit me that I couldn't stand him anymore because he was too short. So I quit him, and oh God, he was just heartbroken. And he'd send me gifts. And
How
Try
old
to
were
win
you?
you back.
Yeah.
How old were you?
I must have been 16 or 17.
And when was your first kiss? Was that from him?
Yeah, probably.
Kiss, kiss, Henry.
I don't remember.
Kiss, kiss, Henry. Tell us.
He was a nice kid, though, you know.
You couldn't help it, he was short.
Yeah. Tell us about the
He
rock.
was from Missouri, and they moved up to New London. His folks worked in a munition plant, because at that time, the munitions plant had started down there.
Oh. Okay.
This is for
Tell
wartime.
us about the rock in New London. What you did on the rock.
Oh, I flirted with all the guys and waved to them when they went by. Well, it wasn't too many cars, you know, at that time.
Yeah.
So when one would go by, we'd be thrilled to see a car. It was something different.
Flirty, flirty.
Yeah.
What was your first movie that you went to?
Oh, Lord, I don't remember. But the movies were 10 cents in New London.
Did you ever go to movies when you were kids?
Not very often. No, we never had no money.
There was a lot of you too.
And if we had money, it was saved for the church. We had to go to Sunday school every Sunday.
So you had to save your money to give to the church?
Mom would give us some pennies, and we'd stop at the candy store and buy a couple candy and then give the rest of the pennies to church.
Oh, I was just going to ask you, what did you do that Grandma and Grandpa didn't approve of?
Yeah,
They probably
that
wouldn't
was
approve
one
of that.
But I don't think she ever knew that we didn't give it all to the church.
You gave the majority.
Yeah,
You're a good
yeah.
person. Yeah.
So what
Well,
did,
we never got candy and stuff.
did Grandma or Grandpa ever get mad at you for doing something bad?
No.
You were a little angel?
Yeah, it was.
Well,
Well, we all were. We never got into any trouble, none of us.
okay. How was it? How was it to live so far away from your family?
Oh, at first, I was so homesick up here for a whole year.
Why did you move to
But
Minnesota?
you know who helped me most was Irene. She was like a mother to me.
And that's your
What made you
sister-in-law.
move here?
Well, Ray come down and got me. When Ray got out of the service, he was over in Burma 3.5 years.
That was before you got married, though, or after.
No, that was after.
Oh, he went in or he went over there after you got married. Cause where did you get married?
Up here in Little Falls. See, after he got out of the service, he came home up here in Minnesota. Then he took a train down to get me and bring me back up here.
Oh,
And so I was up here way over a month before we got married. But I stayed with Irene and Sam.
what did you do when you got here? Just
Nothing.
nothing.
I helped Irene, cook and wash.
And where did you live?
Because I didn't know how to cook or nothing.
Where did you live when you first got up here?
Over on DuPont,
Oh, at that big white house?
a big upstairs
Duplex.
room. It had a stove, refrigerator, everything in it. And that was $30 a month.
Oh,
Yeah.
But
wow.
it was a beautiful place, and we loved it there.
How old were you
And
when you moved here?
we stayed there till Gary was 9 months.
How old were you when you moved here?
I was 18. I was 18 when he came down to get me. I wrote to him every day that he was over in Burma.
Oh. So what did Grandma and Grandpa think you moving away?
Well, I don't know. They moved to Colorado. They didn't care.
When they left you?
Yeah. I got a cabin. You know, they had them cabins by the oil stations back of the oil. Well, I rented one of them. And that's when I was working at the glove factory, of course.
They took off and left you.
Yeah.
And went
They took Wanda with them. He worked out there in a sugar factory. What till the altitude, he couldn't take the altitude on account of his heart, so they had to move back home. So they rented an apartment above the bank in New London. And then they got a house in the farm, because my dad was a farmer. He liked the farm.
He took care of people's gardens. Isn't that how he got a living? A living? How he made a living?
Yeah, he plowed.
People's
In them
gardens.
days, they had just plows and horses. They didn't have.
That's how he made his money, plowing people's
Yeah.
gardens up. What did you think about the big city when you came up here from the farm?
I couldn't believe how big this was.
Did you like it or not like it?
Well, I didn't go anywhere because I was afraid I'd get lost. Irene had took me downtown. I finally got so I'd go downtown with her. But, yeah, them was the days.
Do you remember the streetcars back then?
Oh, yes. It's just amazing how they run.
Did you ride on the streetcars?
Oh, yeah. Irene would take me and
Oh, on the streetcars you
we'd
went
go
down.
downtown.
and then when they intersect, and if you're riding them at night, the lights go out. It's like,
Yeah.
So what's changed? What's changed since the most for you since back then? Like telephones, cars,
Everything.
everything's changed since then.
Technology.
We had no
technology.
electricity. I was 16 years old. We never had electricity. We had lanterns. And we didn't have running water. We had a pump.
Yeah.
We didn't have nothing fancy.
and that pump water's cold.
So who was the first president you voted for?
Oh, hell.
Was
I
that
don't know.
Kennedy?
No.
Or did you vote before that when you were
It
younger?
was before that, but when I came up here, Roosevelt was in. But I don't know who's after that.
When you
I
were,
would have said Roosevelt probably. Would
Yeah.
have been your
I think
first.
you answered this one. You went to church every week? And you
every
spent,
Sunday.
And you spent
yeah,
part of the
we
money.
went to Sunday school every Sunday.
The majority of the money went to the church.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what religion do you consider yourself now?
Lutheran.
Lutheran? Back then it was Presbyterian?
Yeah.
When